Hello from Kansas. I am alive and well. It's been a while. And a few people have checked in. I'm doing well. Thank you for checking in. That's very sweet of you. We just got rocked. Snowstorm. Not as bad here. This is where everything started. And then went east from here. So everything east of here, you see this? It's almost like sheet ice back there, but the sun's out and it's just been melting it all day. It's been nice. It's 22 degrees. Feels lovely. I'm enjoying it. Anyways, I'm good. Thank you for checking in. I figured I'd come back and tell you what this was. We can talk about what it will be in the future because people are missing me. So I guess I should probably come back. So what this was, there's a lot to talk about. And it goes back 30 years. So I'm going to be real high level here for a few minutes. But about 30 years ago, my mom was diagnosed with cancer, lymphoma, and the radiation chemo and went away. Everybody was happy about that. It was good. And it stayed away for a long time, 20 years. So about 10 years ago, it came back. And so they said, well, the stuff we used last time worked so good, we're going to use it again. So they did, and it went away. And everybody was happy. I hear a car, but I don't see a car. Do you see a car? I don't see a car. And that was good. And then it was good until it came back again. But the stuff that they treated her with, some pretty potent stuff. You're only allowed 8 doses in your entire lifetime. It's pretty brutal stuff. It's no wonder it worked, but that's the thing. When they came back that third time, it was slow growing and non-aggressive, and they said, you know what, we're just going to watch it. We're not going to treat it. We're just going to keep an eye on it and see what it does. So that's what they did. Everybody was fine with that. Sorry, I didn't bring a clip, so I have 2 dogs in one hand, and they're both on the other side of me. One's in front, one's behind. This is being real weird. Excuse me while I do this. There we go. Okay. Come on, Goose. Dogs are fine, by the way. So, anyways, they just watched it every 6 months. She'd go back and get checked out, and life was good. Then in the fall of 2023, I moved from Texas to Kansas. It was my choice to move to Kansas. I could have moved anywhere in the U.S. and I could have moved anywhere in the world, really. But I chose Kansas, something new. There were a lot of life changes for me in that moment, and so here I am. And that Christmas, the folks came. They decided to come spend Christmas with me in Topeka, and it was nice. We had a lovely visit. But Mom at the time was complaining about some other health issues that she was having, and she had been trying to get in to see a urinary oncologist and kept getting denied. And I have something in my beard. You guys gotta tell me this stuff because I can't see very well. That might have been a sunflower seed chill. So when they came to visit, she had the news that she had finally gotten authorized to go see an oncologist, a urinary oncologist, which was great. And her appointment was in January. So right after they were done hanging out with me, they went home and went to the doctor. And that doctor delivered the news that Mom had stage 4 bladder cancer. So there's no cure for it at this time or at that time. It just that's it. That's what you have. So they did a little bit of surgery, and then they offered some treatment, just kind of make things easier for her. And everybody said, yes, please. So they did. And there was great success with all of that. It was really, really good for a long time. Come on, Goosey. He's dawdling. I'm trying not to fall down. If I fall down, we can all laugh together. It's fine. People falling down is funny. So anyways, they treated her. Surgery was good. Life was good for a while. And part of her treatment was immunotherapy. And just pump her full of drugs to boost her immune system, let her body fight the cancer as much as it can. Give it a hand. And it reached a point where that just wasn't working anymore. So then they tried a different one, and that wasn't working as well. And all of the therapies, even those are tough. So it just got to a point where they were the treatment was causing more problems than it was solving it. So they just stopped treatment. And then let's see, my last conversation with you guys was September 27th. And on September 28th, we got the call that it was time. So I rushed off to Oregon. So those of you who don't live in the United States, or those of you who do live in the United States and don't understand the scale, the speed limits out here between here and Oregon are about 80 miles an hour. And to drive is about 24 hours of driving. So I loaded the dogs. And with gas stops and potty stops and those things, we made the drive in 26 hours straight. I don't recommend that anybody spend 26 straight hours on the road. But, you know, when you got somewhere to be with someone important, you got to go. So I did that. I just powered through. Lots of coffee, lots of caffeine, snacks, everything that I could do to stay awake. And the dogs did okay. And by the time I had gotten there and spent some time with the family and spent some time with Mom, it was 40 hours awake. I had been awake for 40 hours. So that's the thing. Don't, you know, unless somebody's trying to leave, just don't. So anyways, what these videos are that you guys have seen, there was one morning I was walking. It's about the time Mom was starting her treatment for all of that. I was out on my morning walk. It was a Saturday. The sun was coming up. It was really beautiful. And I just was thinking about Mom and her journey. And instead of calling her, because she would have been asleep still, I pulled out my phone and I just said, "Hey, I love you. Hope you're having a good day." Yeah, something along those lines. And then there's something making noises over there. There's a house over there. Those noises are coming from the house. And I sent that in a text message, and she loved it. She absolutely. She's like, "Oh, I love you. See your pretty face." All the things that moms say when they think their kids are good looking. And she loved it. So I did it again the next day, and then the next day, and the videos got too long to fit in a text message or an email. And so I just put them on YouTube, and I just sent them the link. So what you guys are seeing is me telling my mom that I love her every day for all of that time. Almost every day. I almost made it every day. There were a few misses, but I still told her, even though I didn't tell her. Oh, there's a dog coming. Okay, come on, boys. Dog coming over there across the field. He's not happy that we're here. We usually walk a little bit further. I'm not interested in conflict right now. So anyways, I told my mom every day. So that's what it is. And those became life updates. Stay connected to the family. And I got to tell you guys, if you or a loved one going through, hey, come on, hold on, let me deal with this. I'll be right back. All right, take two. Anyways, if you or a loved one are going through cancer, just family is a big deal. You guys got to be together. It's cancer is not just one person's problem; it's everybody's problem, especially in a family that loves each other. So take the time, tell them that you love them. You know, and that's what this was. So Mom passed away on October 3rd. We were all there, me, the sister's dad. It was really nice to be there for that, and I'm glad that I made that trip. There were both me and the Florida sister we were on the fence because it's a lot to do that. So, touch it, take it. Goose, pick a side, buddy. stop switching back and forth. These guys are driving me crazy. They really do walk well when I'm not talking to you guys. But as soon as I'm distracted, it's a thing. So my apologies. Anyways, tell your friends, tell your family that you love them, and do it every day. Like I said, it is a family thing to do. So know that I appreciate the people who've reached out. I know that it's very sweet of you. I'm good. I have been good. There's a lot of peace in Mom's passing, because I don't like, one, passing that's part of life. Everybody does it. It's the final part of life. So appreciate it. And there was no unfinished business when she left. Everybody was squared away. We all loved each other very much, and we didn't have anything hanging, so that really helps. So what you saw is that, and that was also part of my mourning process. When you know that the end is coming, we were fortunate enough to have advance notice. We had 21 months notice, so grateful for that. But anyways, moving forward, I'm not going to post every day, just because one, security. If I leave the house, you don't need to know about it until after I've gone and come back. So, two, it's a lot. It's a lot on this side of it. Just trying to come up with interesting things to talk about, which I didn't. Not every video that I came up with was interesting. So, and I know even I was bored putting them out there, but I didn't want to waste an opportunity to tell Mom that I loved her. So that's what this was. I have a house. I have a whole bunch of projects. Dad brought me a whole trailer load of tools for the shop, so we got to put the shop together. We got to do all kinds of things. So there's plenty of content coming. So I'll fill you guys in on those things, and I will try moving forward to make them more interesting, so that you're not having these boring videos where I'm just sitting on the couch trying to think of something to say. So love you guys. Thinking about you. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're all feeling healthy today. Get outside, man. It is so nice. Like right now, there's snow on the ground. There's not as much as I wanted, but the sun's out. It's 22, but it feels warmer than that. I have this light jacket on and a t-shirt, and I'm getting sweaty. So anyways, that's it for now. I will see you guys again. I just don't know when. So more later. Thanks.